Every movie has its magical moments, but even the Land of Oz isn't immune to some wicked slip-ups. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Movie Mistakes. And in today's video, we're diving into the spellbinding world of Wicked, the brand new blockbuster that has taken the world by storm. But if you look closely, you just might find some cracks in the Emerald City. From jaw-dropping continuation errors to sneaky little inconsistencies, we found some mistakes that you probably missed. So grab your broomsticks, because it's time to uncover the not-so-perfect side of this magical tale. Let's get started. So for movie mistake number 1 in Wicked, Glinda has just landed in Munchkinland, and she is greeting all the natives. I put the two clips side by side to see if you can spot the mistake. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to see if you can spot the goof, starting now. In case you missed it, our focus is on the little red-headed girl here. Notice the clip on the left that she's happy and cheerful, but for some reason she's missing in the clip on the right. She was supposed to be standing next to the other little girl in the red dress, but she is now missing.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
So for movie mistake number 2, this group of kids is bullying Elphaba. Elphaba is the wicked witch in Oz. But that's not the point of this video. I'm going to give you guys another 3 seconds to see if you guys can point out the mistakes that we found. Time's up. Were you able to guess it? If not, I got you. You notice in the clip on the left that the little girl is sitting down in the bushes, but in the clip on the right, she's standing. That's not a big deal except for the fact that in the next clip after that, she's sitting all over again. I guess for some reason, she just couldn't make up her mind.
You complete me.
For the next wicked mistake, Glinda is singing in front of the whole school. And we notice in the clip on the left that the students begin to part way. But we're going to stop it right here and we're going to give you guys 3 seconds to see if you can figure out what the mistake is here. So once again in the clip on the left, we see that the students begin to part way. And that is the mistake itself. If you notice in the clip on the right, they are not parted ways. This one was pretty easy for me to spot. Did you guys see anything else that we didn't notice?
There's no crying in baseball!
For this mistake, Madame Morrible is trying to help Elphaba control her powers. So now that I've given you guys a little bit of backstory, I'm going to go ahead and start the timer and see if you guys can guess what the mistake is. Were you able to figure it out? If not, I got you. If you notice in the clip on the left, the books are closer to that little dark brown line, and then you can see in the clip on the right, the books have changed positions. They're a little closer to the edge of the table. Obviously this is a goof because none of the ladies touched the books, so how did they move? And no, Elphaba didn't use magic to move them. This is a mistake.
It's simple. We kill the Batman.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it already?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
In this part, Glinda is trying to be a little bit wicked because she's trying to get the attention of the prince. We're going to go ahead and give you the standard 3 seconds and see if you can figure out what the mistakes are. Did you notice the mistake here? No? Well, it's okay. If you check out the clip on the left, you can see that the 3 students in the background that are sitting on the steps. There's nothing abnormal about that, but when the camera angle switches back and forth, we can see that in the clip on the right, the girl in the middle just so happens to be missing. I know people in this realm have magical powers, but we're not giving them that much credit.
Talking to me? Well, who the hell are you talking? You talking to me?
In this scene, Glinda is still trying to get the attention of the prince, and I can see why. He's a handsome guy. But yet again, we're going to give you that standard time to see if you can figure out what is going on here. No, you're not experiencing deja vu. It's the same mistake, but a little bit different. You can see in the clip on the left, the girl walks over and she sits down in between the other two students. But in the clip on the right, yet again, she teleports back over to the other two people. How she's able to do this, I have no idea.
Dear Lord baby Jesus, or as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus.
So in this scene in the movie Wicked, we find ourselves in the library. And actually, this library is pretty awesome the way they store the books. Pretty dope. But I digress. We're going to give you that 3 seconds to see if you can figure out what we saw that is the mistake in this shot. So as we continue on with the video, you can see that in the clip on the left, there is no red-headed guy sitting at the table. But in the clip on the right, the guy that falls out of the chair right there, where did he come from? He was not sitting next to the other two girls, but he just appeared out of nowhere. Kind of weird, right? So for this mistake, I'm going to give you a hint. You gotta look closely. If you blink, you just might miss it. So I'm going to give you the standard 3 seconds and see if you can point out what the mistakes are. Were you able to figure it out? If not, it's okay. I got you. If you look at the book on the ground in the clip on the left, it is right up against the pillar. And you can't miss it because the light is shining right on it. But in the clip on the right, we can see that the book is away from the pillar. Now, how did it move away from the pillar? I have no idea, but that is a mistake. So for this one, we are at the Wicked School Dance. Now, why do I keep saying Wicked after everything? I have no idea why I keep doing that. But we got Glinda center stage. I'm going to give you the standard 3 seconds. See if you can figure it out. For this mistake, I figured that it was kind of obvious. If you look at the people in the background that are standing behind Glinda, they all change positions. So it's not just one person or one thing, they all kind of move around. So for our last mistake, Elphaba is sitting on her bed talking to Glinda. The two are become fast friends, and I'm going to give you the standard 3 seconds to see if you can figure out what the mistake is. This one for me was pretty obvious. In the clip on the left, you can see that Elphaba's hair is behind her neck. There are no strands that are loose. But in the clip on the right, we can see that there are a few strands that are hanging down on her neck. I know this mistake is not a huge one, but it's still goof nonetheless. So what did you think of these Wicked movie mistakes? Let us know in the comment section below which one was your favorite. And also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons now. It'll help us out. Also, don't forget to put in the comment section below what movie mistakes you would like to see in the future. We'll hook that up. And as usual, thanks for hanging out with us here at Movie Mistakes, and we'll see you next time.